Hello, trading is closed on the 8th of May, 2024. We'll do our disclaimer as we always do, go over our calls and make some predictions. It's my trading plan for Thursday, May 9th, 2024. Please remember I can be completely wrong. If you're going to trade, do so at your own risk. The system I have gives targets rather than entries. About twice a year I get a cluster of targets that don't print in their preferred time frame. We may be in one of those cluster areas now. These numbers should print at some time though. The rules of my system are available here. Okay, what did we say? We said we had mixed signals and the commonest thing was a gap and a prompt move outside of yesterday's range. Right here, we got that. Next most common is close, little change, big move the next day. Well, that's as close to little change as you're going to get, 0.03. So if it keeps playing out, we're going to get a big move tomorrow. Now we also said if the rally was going to continue, we should gap and overtake this high. That didn't happen and the rally didn't continue. So far, we're in good shape. We got an ultimate buy signal here. It said this drop was false. It said this rally was false. They've already retraced. It's not telling us anything because everything's played out. Well, one of my rules is when we close, it'll change. I just repeat my prediction. We showed yesterday we're at an area of strong resistance. We have resistance from this trend line and from again fan line. We have resistance from Fibonacci. We have resistance from this ABC. So all we can say is we have resistance. And what we're looking for is a big move. Now, I don't like to fade established trends without some trepidation, if we top out here, I can explain it perfectly. If we gap over this, all this negativity goes away. This is a place where it's perfectly logical for this move up to end. But if we gap over this, all that goes away, and anything's possible when you're trending up. And I just personally wait until I see which direction we move before I risk any money. So we're going to say Thursday's pattern has a really low, regardless of where we open, failing to close at a new high, and today's pattern is bearish if it's maintained at tomorrow's open, because we usually rally to a high in this pattern and we didn't. Gapping up and overtaking today's high kills the signal. That we're not going to know until tomorrow. The odds favor a big move tomorrow. We've rallied to an area of strong resistance. Maintaining a gap over resistance takes us higher. Failing at resistance takes us lower. I suspect the direction of the move is going to be clear early on. I have personal business tomorrow afternoon and evening. I'm going to try to post a video. I may be late. As far as how to play these things, I normally don't. If you're ever going to use options and purchase a straddle, this would be the time to do it, I think, because you're going to have a big move when premiums are low. But I'm just not going to recommend anything other than waiting to see what direction we move and expecting a very big move. It's a pattern with the early low, and that's today's call.